Und mit diesen dramatischen Bildern beginnen wir das Let's Play zu The Witcher 2 Assassins of the Kings in der Enhanced Edition. Mein Name ist Shinigami Lucifer und wir... Ich kann mal kurz auf Extras gehen, das hatte ich noch nicht. Movie, describing what it means to be a Witcher.
An elite and mysterious cast of warrior monks. In popular lore, they're portrayed as possessing magic powers and superhuman abilities. Witchers were believed to combat evil spirits, ghastly monsters, and all manner of dark forces. It's possible that witchers had animal eyes, which granted them sight in near darkness, rendering survival probable in encounters with fiends both subterranean and nocturnal, kobolds, vampires, and ghouls. Witchers used their silver swords to kill creatures of magic provenance, wraiths, cursed souls, and striggers. With their swords of meteorite steel, they felled non-magic beasts, and the occasional human who refused to pay for services rendered. In combat, witchers would go into a trance, induced, it's supposed, through self-hypnosis or the consumption of intoxicants. They fought with blind abandon, sensing absolutely no pain, ignoring even serious injuries, which fed fears and superstitions about their unearthly powers. There is little doubt that witches were perceived to be vile beings who could bring misfortune down upon common folk with their gaze alone. The heroes of fairy tales and other yarns, witchers entered the folklore of the Nordlings. This is true of one especially, Geralt the Riv, known as the White Wolf. Listen now to one of the legends about him.
Oh, wir kriegen eine Legend? Nee, okay. Have King Dimmervin. Ach, das hatten wir schon. Das muss nicht sein. Memories and Flashbacks. Ich glaube, die kriegen wir während dem Spiel. Also. Wir haben keinen Witcher 1 Speicherpunkt. Natürlich nicht, ich habe Witcher 1 nicht gespielt. Deswegen... Tutorial. Nee. Ich habe schon den Anfang gespielt gehabt mit dem Tutorial. Eine ganze Weile her. Deswegen mache ich das jetzt nicht. Und damit tauchen wir dann direkt in die Story ein. Mal sehen, was die uns so bringt. Oder zeigt. Oder spielen lässt. Spielen lässt ist wahrscheinlich am besten ausgedrückt. So, mit dieser kleinen Erklärung gehen wir in eine Videosequenz. Ach so, ja. Wir haben...
Oh shit! Ha! 20 orange grand, eh? Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans, taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes. Enough!
Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Tja. Gut, vielleicht sollte ich noch mal sagen, was im Dings passiert ist. Und zwar haben wir gekämpft.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Und zwar... Ach nee, gar nicht. Moment. Doch, wir haben in der Arena gekämpft und Dinge gelernt.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Vess! Unshackle him.
Ja?
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Ja,
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go
dann
into battle.
fangen wir mal
Protest is not
vorne
something you refuse.
an. Das ist jetzt so die Vorgeschichte zu meiner Situation. Naja.
Witcher, are you up?
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, my lady. Witcher.
Tja.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future. Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Mm-hmm. The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
I get the feeling that
Ja, vielleicht.
frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
All right.
Okay. Haben alles gefragt und gesagt, was wir
I'll join you later.
als Möglichkeit hatten. Nur um sicher zu gehen, dass wir nichts verpassen. Gut, dann... Welcome to the prologue of Witcher 2, the scenes of the game introduce you to the story, game world, and familiarize yourself with basic gameplay mechanics. F5 ist Speichern, oder man kann es im Main-Menü machen. Ja, oben rechts ist die Karte mit dem Pfeil, der uns zeigt, wo wir hin müssen. Und ja, mal gucken.
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency, we're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
I may assist you, sire.
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It could propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not.